from Bake and Deco warehouse. Because Christmas is just around the corner, we're gonna make some cool shortbread today. Not just the ordinary shortbread, but also shortbread for all dietary requirements. And because lots of you are asking in a shop, do we have gluten-free mixes, do we have sugar-free mixes, all that. I'm gonna explain a little bit how to substitute stuff, okay, so you can kind of bake for everybody. So all the recipes and ratios, they're gonna be listed at the end of a video. So basically I have all the dry ingredients, which is the plain flour and icing sugar in a bowl. And I'm just going to combine it with my hand, just mush, 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 mush. When it's nice and combined, I'm just gonna pop the butter in. So it's kind of, see, like this consistency, this mushy, mushy one. So, yeah, I like mushing. I'm a bit obsessed with that. So I'm just gonna make crumbs. Like this. So after about a minute of combining this into the crumb, you see the crumb here, I can add some eggs. So I just cracked eggs before in a glass, and I'm just gonna give them a little bit with fork, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna spill it in. And now carefully combine it with the crumbs. Now two hands action. I'm just gonna combine a little bit more, and I'll chuck some lemon zest in it. It can be lime zest if you want. You can do whatever you want. And a little bit of vanilla. I've got some Robert's confectionery vanilla. Using, or you can use some nice organic vanilla. So now I'm just going to tip it out, just put it on a bench. Oopsies, just kind of went everywhere, doesn't matter. Maybe we need some chooks to run around the kitchen. And I'm just going to combine it like this. If you overdo it, or if the butter is too warm, it's kind of going to go funny, and you have to put it in the fridge. Especially in the summer season when it's hot weather, you don't have air conditioning or something, so you have to really put it in the fridge for a bit. So I'm just going to make nice and fat loaf like this, and put it in a Glad wrap in the fridge for about half an hour. Yep. Our pastry is in the fridge, so I'm just gonna explain to you something about diet baking right now. So, you know, this bowl contains everything for all diets, so it's all sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, everything free. So instead of plain flour, normal plain flour, I just use gluten-free plain flour. You can use any brand you want. Instead of sugar, I'm using a stevia sugar. This one is stevia icing. If your diabetes isn't that bad and you can have a little bit of fructose, you can also consider buying fructose from supermarket and using fructose instead of a sugar. Instead of a butter, I use Nuttelex. There's the original, there's the olive oil, there's light, but probably this one is best for baking. Other thing is that you can also take out a few spoons of flour and substitute with like almond meal. This one is with chia, or cocoa powder if you want to have your biscuits a little bit like a chocolatey. So you can take out about 5-6 spoons of flour and substitute with cocoa powder, or how I said, with ground nuts or almond meal or something like that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of vanilla again. So I'm just gonna put it carefully together. These things are better to do by hand, because if you do it in mixer, you're risking overbeating it. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what we want. I'm just gonna wrap it up again in a glad wrap and put it for half an hour in the fridge. One little thing, if your baking paper is moving too much on the tray, what you can do is spray the tray with a little bit of cooking oil. If you don't have the spray, you can use a little bit of butter. So I've got a bit of butter on my fingers. I just step it like this, and the paper's gonna stay exactly where I want it, and it's not gonna move for me. Now I took the pastry out of the fridge, so it's gonna be nice and cool. Yep, awesome. I'm just going to reknead it a little bit, not too much though. Just so everything has the right temperature all the way through. So much better now. So it doesn't crumble, doesn't crack, it's nice and pliable and elasticy. So now I'm going to use a bit of flour underneath. I also preheated my oven to 170 degrees Celsius. It can be anything from 160 to 175 max, I would say. It depends how strong is your oven, also how old is your oven, and yeah, you just have to try it out. I just put a bit of flour on the top as well and roll the pastry. Pretty sure that kids can help you with this. They'll love it. Just roll it out evenly. Just about 3 to 5 millimeters thick. It depends how thick you want your cookies. But I'm just going to make it a little bit thinner, about those 3 millimeters, because we will be making a lot of fillings as well, and fill the cookies in the middle. So we will need 2 layers. So it's nice and easy to eat, and it's not too chunky. Okay, something like this would do. Just this thickness here. Now I've got some nice shapes here. I've got like flowers and gingerbread men, and just a nice ruffly flower. Beautiful snowflake. Or you can use pretty much anything you want. And I'm just going to cut it out. like this, and put it on a tray. I just space them out probably about 1 centimeter from each other, because they will grow a little bit in the oven, so you don't want them to join. So I cut out all my shapes that I wanted, and now with those small ones here and those small flowers here, I cut out 12, and 6 of them I'm just gonna cut out little center, so either can be a little star or love heart or circle, whatever is small. And I'm just gonna cut out the center of 6 of them, just because I'm gonna put them on top of each other with a layer of some buttercream or jam, and I want this to be nice and visible what's in it. And those little stars, which I actually cut out from those circles, I'm gonna use for the snowflakes and put nice center in it. And with little love heart, I just cut out centers of these flowers. I'm gonna put them on the top of a tree, why not? Let's have fun. Now it's baking time, so 10 to 15 minutes until it's golden brown. So in halfway of baking also, which is maybe 7 minutes, I just like to turn my cookies over like this, just to achieve nice and even baking. Time to take them out. It's been 15 minutes in the oven, and they are nice and golden brown. I like them this color because they are crunchier, but you can also take them out a little bit earlier and just have them light colored. Got piece of gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, everything-free pastry here. It's nice and cold. Sometimes you need to leave this kind of pastry a little bit longer in your fridge, because the gluten-free pastry is more crumbly. That is the gluten what glues everything together and makes it more pliable. If it doesn't have a gluten, then it's kind of pain in the bum to work with. But yeah, if it's nice and cold, it shouldn't be such a big deal. Okay, and again I'm just gonna cut out some nice shapes. And again, I'm just gonna put it on a tray and in oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. So the cookies are all cooked now, all baked, and so you can see some variety here. In those diet ones, they are a little bit lighter than those normal ones because they just don't have egg, so they always have lighter color. In a normal cookies, I just made a little bit of nutty ones, almondy ones, and those chocolatey ones over there, they are dyed as well. So now we are at the fun part, which is the decorating part, and there is so many options how to decorate and how to fill your cookies and so on. So for fillings, I'm just gonna use jams. I've got black cherry jam, thick apricot, can be anything. It can be strawberry and can be citrus jam, anything. Nutella, very good for kids. I think I love it. I've got royal icing, which I am going to do just in a minute. I've got icing sugar here and butter. Little bit of butter. Spoonful of icing sugar, maybe 2. It depends how sweet you want it. And I'm just gonna combine it all together, mush, mush, mush. You don't have to beat it in a mixer. You can if you want, but the cookies actually hold a little bit firmer together if you don't beat it. So the butter again has to be room temperature, nice and mushy. That's about it. I'll do the same with Nuttelex and stevia. So, a couple of spoons of sugar again, depends on your taste. So if you want, you can make this one chocolatey. We're just gonna add some cocoa powder. We have cocoa powder. You can also sift it if it's too rough. This one seemed to be alright. And we can add some flavoring perhaps. Let's see what I've got. So I've got some nice flavorings here. These are Robert's Confectionery flavoring again. Maybe in the chocolate buttercream I'm just gonna put a bit of Kahlua. Or you can use the real stuff if you want. And maybe in the other one, I've got pineapple, passion fruit, strawberry, raspberry. Maybe I feel like passion fruit. A few drops of that. Oh, that smells awesome. Mix it up. Mix this one as well. So this one is the diet one. So I'm just gonna take my chocolate cookies and put the buttercream in. So I'm just gonna put the buttercream inside of the cookie like this. And just stop it up like the other side. Long, long. Okay, and for these three, I chose the black cherry jam. There's no sugar in this one, so maybe like a grape concentrate or something. So it's also good for diabetes. I'm just gonna put the jam in carefully. And put the tops on. Ta-ta! So these are the normal cookies. So I'm just gonna put the passion fruit buttercream in there. I tell you what, it smells so delicious. So I've got other kinds and normal cookies as well. we can also pipe on them, so I'm just gonna grab a piping bag and I've got this awesome stuff. It's buttercream from Deco. It's called Wonder Chocolate. It's really nice stuff. It's already made up buttercream, whipped. Buttercream in the piping bag. Just pipe a little bit in the middle. Awesome. And put the lids on. It would be also nice with the love heart to put raspberry or strawberry jam or the cherry jam. So the love heart is red. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. I think we need some Nutella for the almond cookies. That might be delicious. Yeah. So I'm making some royal icing. So there's two different ways how you can make royal icing. You either put icing sugar and egg white and a bit of lemon juice. Mix it all together until it's nice and thick. Or you can use royal icing already pre-made. I put a few drops of water. You really can't go wrong, because if it's too runny, you just add a little bit more of the sugar. And if it's too thick, you just add a little bit of more water, so you can't go wrong with this one. This is probably the consistency that we want. So it's really slowly dripping. Like this. So now I have a sandwich bag, just the ordinary sandwich bag from supermarket, and I'm just going to cut a little tiny hole just right in the corner. Yeah, and fill the sandwich bag with this icing. So this icing can be used for piping on your cookies or as a glue. So we're just going to glue some walnut or almond in the middle to decorate it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to pipe some patterns. If piping isn't your thing, then you can use stencils maybe, or you just cut out some little decorations from fondant and just glue them on, or just sprinkle with icing sugar. That should do as well. I just made some nice green icing now, and here you can see I just decorated a Christmas tree, just a very simple way, or you can do something like this, just something that doesn't take too much time or too much skill. Or you can make the love heart perhaps in different color if you want. Then I also made fondant flowers just out of a mold. And so I'm gonna stick one in the middle of a cookie, for example like this, and just make some leaves all around. Or you can make red flowers and make it a Christmas, nice little Christmas flower. That would be nice as well. There's so many options for the healthy cookies. You can just stick a little bit of cut up dried fruit or some almonds or walnuts or something. If diabetic can't have any royal icing, then I would just recommend to sprinkle with a little bit of stevia sugar. Otherwise, yeah, sky's the limit. You can drizzle with chocolate or dip in chocolate, whatever you like. I've got some diamond teas here as well. These are crystals from Rolcom. And so maybe we're gonna use them to sprinkle our flowers a little bit to sparkle up. Yeah, something like that. Or it can go just over the undecorated cookie, just like this. It sparkles a lot, so it can be the only decoration what you do if you're running out of time. A bit of a red sparkle. You should really take a little brush, scoop it up on a brush and do it that way, so you know, not that dirty. So I'm just gonna do these diet cookies with a little bit of sugar over it. Okay, so just normal icing sugar. I'll do the rest of them. Okay guys, so these are the finished cookies. One plate of normal ones and one plate of the diet ones for every diet possible. So yeah, I think it was fun. It didn't take too long and there's quite a lot of varieties, and how I said, sky is the limit. You can do what you want with whatever you have at home and just play all day. If you want to know a little bit more about these cookies or anything else what we do, please hop on our website, which is www.bakeanddeco.com.au. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!